This is proof that our MPPT charge controller, it's more efficient than the solar charge controller that is a PWM. But by how much? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly that. So right now, I am hooked up to this Bateria Power MPPT charge controller. It's putting power into this 24-volt batteries, and it's running at 31 volts MPPT, 167 watts at 5.26 amps. I'm going to save all this information here on the side for you guys because this is important. I'm going to take the cable out of here and I'm going to put it into my PWM charge controller just so I could show you the difference. So right now we're hooked up to this PWM inverter and it's running 160 watts, same setup, same panel, same everything, at 28 volts, 5.67 amps. Why is that? It's only about 7 watts, which is less than 3% less efficient, this charge controller. Why is that? Well, the explanation is very, very simple. These solar panels that I have in the backyard, these solar panels are 40 volts open voltage. But when the MPPT charge controller, it's trying to find its maximum power point, it finds it around 32 volts. At 32 volts, the amps are a little bit different. You could see them here on the side, but the sum total, it's only a little bit less than what one can do versus the other. So this one is not less efficient than this one by much, but this one is more efficient. It will put more power into the system. Now here's where the beautiful part comes in. Why would you spend a lot of money on one of these where you could have one of these? Well, when things get big, things change a lot. So this is a 100 amp hour MPPT charge controller. And right now on this one, you could set up the panels in different voltage formats. So right now I'm running at 100 volt open voltage, 75 volt MPPT, but I'm putting power in the same exact batteries that you see over here at 27 volts. So this MPPT charge controller, I don't have it because it's more efficient, even though it is a little bit more efficient, but the fact that you have more flexibility as far as the solar panels. This one can go up to 140. They say 150 volts, but it doesn't, 140. So I could have the solar panels in different configuration. Right now there are 4 in series, 25 volts each, open voltage. That's why they're 100. And this one finds its maximum power point at 75 volts, pushing 2.2 kilowatts from the solar array at 82 amps into a 27 volt battery, or 2 batteries basically in series. Obviously there are 8, but you catch my point. So when people say that if you have a small solar system like this is a separate array that I have in the backyard, then absolutely not. This is $20, this is $50, $60, you're never gonna get your money back from that 6 watts difference in between. But if you have something like this, they can handle different kind of voltages on your solar panels. You could run smaller wires, you could run longer wires, you're gonna be more efficient that way. So because of that, that's why MPPT is better than just a normal charge controller like this. This one is 100 amps. This one is 100 amps. But they're very, very different. This one costs 150, this one is 30. So if you watch the video over here, you would wonder, well, why would I spend money for one versus the other? Well, the Bateria Power comes with really cool data. So it comes with a Bluetooth app. This one is 12 volts or 24, as the PWM. But this Bateria Power has a Bluetooth application, and you could see a lot of data, like how much the battery is charged. On both, you could set up how far the battery should be charged, where the voltages should stop, things like those. So they are similar as far as the settings goes, but this one gives you like all kinds of graphs, all kinds of extra data that you would not have on a normal PWM. So if you're a data geek, this Bateria Power, it's amazing because it will just do so much more than a regular one.